What's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make millions and millions of bells inside of Animal Crossing New Horizon. If you guys want to know how I made this many bells, millions and millions of bells, stay tuned for the rest of the video. As you guys could see, I have a lot of bells. I have over 90 million. The reason why I have so many bells is because I farm for tarantulas. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. The first thing you guys need to do this method is a Nuke Miles ticket. If you guys do not have a Nuke Miles ticket, you guys can get one from completing tasks that your villagers ask you to do. Not only that, but you guys are gonna need some other tools such as your net, shovel, other things to get rid of rocks and trees, and your axe and other stuff like that. So make sure you have the essential items you need. Alright, now that you got your Nuke Miles ticket, all you want to do is go to the Dodo Airlines inside of your island. And you just want to say yes, save, or whatever. Go to the island. Alright, so once you get to the island, all you guys want to do is get rid of all of the trees, all of the rocks, all of the flowers, everything inside this place. You want to get rid of the weeds, everything. Just get rid of the whole entire place. And get rid of anything that bugs can spawn on, basically. You want to get rid of. Alright, so not only are you going to have to get rid of the trees and the flowers, you're also going to have to get rid of the rocks. If you do not know how to get rid of rocks, all you have to do is eat a fruit, and then once you eat a fruit, you can break the rock with your shovel. Alright, so now what you do is you just pick everything up, take your time to pick everything up, get rid of the rocks, just get rid of the whole entire place like I said. Then, what you guys are going to see are tarantulas are going to start spawning. So, if you guys want, you guys can make a little L. You guys can use your shovel to dig it up, and you guys can make a little L. Once you guys make a little L, you guys can spawn the tarantula so it's easier to catch with your net. Once it's there, all you gotta do is catch it with the net. It's that simple. These tarantulas go for a lot. If you guys sell them, they go for 8,000 bells. Not only that, but I'm gonna teach you guys about the scorpions that come up later. But for right now, the tarantulas go for 8,000 and the scorpions also go for 8,000. They're the same amount. Alright, so if you guys don't want to sell them to my boy Timmy, you guys can make actually more bells selling to this other guy that pops up every once in a while to your village. His name is my boy Flick. So Flick buys stuff for 1.5 times the amount of money that Timmy would buy your stuff for. So in essentially, you're making 12,000 bells for each tarantula. So if you guys have a lot of tarantulas, that's good. So if you guys are playing the game from May to October, scorpions will pop up. But if you guys are playing from November to April, then tarantulas will pop up at your island. One full bag of tarantulas can make you 480,000 bells. So you want to make sure you get as many tarantulas as you can. Alright, so I hope you guys sell all of your tarantulas, make a lot of money, and become millionaires like me. Not only that, but there's a lot of glitches inside the game that I will cover later inside other videos. But for right now, I want you guys to really try this method because you guys can make millions and millions of bells just by farming for tarantulas. And it's very simple too. Okay, so let me just cover what you guys have to do again. All you guys need is a Nukes ticket, which you guys can get from completing favors from villagers. And then once you get a Nukes ticket, all you guys want to do is go to the Dodo Airlines. Once you guys get there, all you guys want to do is talk to the person, obviously. Chop down all the trees and everything, get rid of all the rocks, get rid of all the flowers. Okay, so then once you guys do that, just remember, do not forget to chop everything down. Once you guys chop everything down, make a L if you guys need to, if you guys are not good at catching tarantulas. And then just catch them, and then bring them back to your place and sell them all. I hope you guys find this method very useful, and I hope you guys catch more tarantulas and make more money.
So another way you guys can make bells is by selling fruit from your town. Basically, you can just go around shaking your trees, picking up fruit, And whatever your native fruit is, let's say it's peaches. If you have peaches, you're only going to be able to get about 100 bells per peach that you sell in your Nook shop. But if you go to a non-native town, so basically if you go to one of your friends' towns that has cherries or something else that's not peaches as their native fruit, then you're able to sell it there for 500 bells each. So that can make you more money than if you were selling at your own town. Also, inside your Nook shop, you can also buy fruit. That you can buy for 400 bells each. If you go to one of your friends' towns for the non-native fruit that you can sell there, then basically you can get 500 as well. So you're making 100 bells per fruit, and if you have an entire bag, that's 40,000 bells that you can make for an entire round. Although this may not be the quickest method, you also are working towards achievements that you can claim Nook miles for selling fruit. So that's another good method, guys. Cautious because you're not always going to be able to make it. You just gotta know how to sell it at the right time. So basically, let's go to the basics, right? So the person buying turnips, and it only shows up on Sunday. Between 4 a.m. and 12 noon. So you gotta be between that time on Sunday. Also, she's randomly walking around. So if you have bridges, she can cross into those areas. If you have inclines, she can go up on top of those cliffs. If you don't have bridges and you're starting early game, then she cannot go to those parts of your island. But if you do, then make sure you check those areas if you can't find her, as long as it's between those hours. Now you can buy turnips from her between 90 bells each and 110 bells each. So usually you want to try to get it as cheap as possible. So if you can find a day where it's 90 bells each and you time travel, that's what you want to do to
please be sure to include what turnip prices you have had recently and whether or not you've been using this calculator. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe.
Now when you go talk to Nook, so these tournaments per week. Like we said, you can only sell it Monday through Saturday, but in the morning there's a price, and in the afternoon, so before 12 o'clock, there's a price on Monday, and then in the afternoon on Monday there's a different price. These prices could go all the way up through the week. They can go all the way down. Sometimes they call them the large spike pattern, the small spike pattern, and then there's random patterns. So there's different patterns. You can test them in other methods, but we're not going to go through that today. But basically, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you do not time travel backwards, and you also want to make sure that you sell them before the following Sunday. So as long as you sell them between the Monday and Saturday, and you don't go backwards, you will make sure that you can sell it and actually have a chance to make money. So as soon as you have a price that's above what you bought it for, you're able to make bells on that. So if you buy a lot of them, you obviously can make more bells. So that's basically what you're going to do to make a lot of bells for turnips. Try to dump as much as you can, as many of your bells as you can, and buy a crap ton of turnips, because if you can do that, then you're going to be able to maximize the amount you can make. Now, you may not always make out, so you don't want to necessarily wait too long, because it may go back down, but there's at least one day of the week that's usually higher than 110 bells, which is the maximum you can even buy them for. So you'll always be able to find some sort of way to make bells for the majority of the time. And if you can't, you can also go to friends' islands and bring your turnips with you. As long as you don't time travel backwards, it will not harm whatever date they have. And then you could sell them. Sometimes there's people hosting online for 500 bell turnip prices and things like that. And then you can make a lot of bells. So that's definitely one of the best methods out there. All right, guys. So another way you're going to be able to make bells is actually by trading your Nook miles for bells. So there's actually a couple ways to do this. The first way is going to be to get the bell voucher. So basically, if you guys don't know how to get Nook miles, I'm sure you do, but I'll just cover it just in case. Basically, you're going to want to complete daily tasks. Like, there's always 5 active, so it doesn't matter how many you can do. Usually you catch, 5 fish to get a certain amount of Nook miles. Maybe you get 100 or 150. If you catch bugs or hit your rocks or collect your fossils for the day, things like that usually are going to get you Nook miles. After you get your Nook, okay, you can also get them from achievements. Make sure people don't usually realize, but doing simple things like selling fruit, selling your seashells on the beaches and things like that, they don't notice, but those are also once you sell a certain amount of them that you're able to get Nook Miles for, and usually get a lot more than if you did those simple other tasks. But anyway, once you get the Nook Miles, you're going to be able to trade those in for bell vouchers. So if you go inside your town hall, you talk to the machine, you can trade 500 Nook Miles for a 3,000 bell voucher. Now, this may not seem like much, but if you're not sure what to do and you're kind of bored in the game, you could kind of easily do some of those challenges and tasks, and they're unlimited. They will keep going, and then you're going to be able to trade 500 of those Nook Miles that you actually get for that 3,000 bell voucher. Now, there's also another thing you can do. If you save up, you can get 2,000 Nook Miles, so 4 times as much. So instead of getting 12,000 bells, you can get a Nook Miles ticket. Now, a lot of people online in different communities like Reddit or some people on Discord or on the website Nookazon, they actually are willing to purchase your Nook Miles ticket. So if you have Nintendo Switch Online capabilities on your Switch, you're able to sell those Nook Mile tickets, and a lot of the times they'll buy them for between 50,000 and 150,000. It's a wide range, but it's more than the 12,000 you would get if you just traded in for bell vouchers. So that's also another very good method if you're willing to spend the time to get the Nook Miles, or you just have some around from the achievement.
Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to make a lot of bells inside of Animal Crossing New Horizon. I hope you guys do the event every single day with the museum, and I hope you guys learned a lot of things on how to make bells, such as the turnips, such as the Nook Miles, and I hope you guys also learned stuff about fruits. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Do some of these methods to make some bells, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and just stay safe. Goodbye.